Mikey, what are you doing?
Well, I'm just gearing up to go on my compost run, Compost Hawaii. We're going to go collect the buckets from all of our members of the Big Island Compost Network, swap them out with these fresh ones so they can keep making an impact on waste on the island. Santa knows if you've been good or bad. Make sure you separate your compost or you're going to get coal in your stockings. This is why I love my collection out on Tuesdays, because I get to go around and chat with my members, I get to just check in with everybody, and it's that community love. They compost and they support me because they love what I'm doing, and I love to help them do, strive for these higher goals or ideals of sustainability or whatever. It's just a lovey, community, cooperative thing. It just feels really good. I love Tuesdays. Hi, how's it going? Good, happy Tuesday. Enjoy the weather and the nice views.
Yeah, you too.
Aloha. It's a beautiful day on the Big Island. A beautiful day to make soil.
This business.
Well, we're down here at the Locavore store. So all local grocery here in Hilo. These guys have been one of our biggest proponents and earliest supporters for composting. And we're delighted and excited to continue working with them. They have really great material that we cycle through our compost. Produce and things from local farmers, so it's great that it all gets to get cycled back into the soil that's used by those same farmers to grow more good food. And here you'll see a few of the plants that we collaborate with the Hilo Herb Farm to grow using the compost that we collect from our members. So we're going to go in and say hi to everybody and swap out their bucket.
Look at all those buckets, Mikey.
Yeah, look at all this compost that our members have diligently saved from the landfill. What a wonderful effort to embark on. That's like a lot of waste that's been recovered. A lot of food that can be grown with this valuable resource.
How much compost can be made from today's haul?
Well, it reduces by only about 20% of the volume of this will remain after it's been decomposed. So it would take a couple truckloads to produce like a cubic yard of finished compost. Each of our piles is about half a cubic yard. So 5 piles, that's a lot of compost. Going this way, I'll show you where it's at. What's going to happen is this. We're going to add our fresh material to this pile, and over the next several weeks we'll turn it, we'll add our other carbon inputs, and by the end of the process it'll be transformed into this super rich, beautiful, decomposed organic material. And this is the most important ingredient in a healthy soil complex that's usually the missing key, which is super beneficial for the entire soil biome. It's got rich nutrients for plants to take up. It's got little bits of food that's still partially undecomposed for microbes to consume. It's full of plant growth hormones and regulators. It's full of vital nutrients that are essential for healthy plant growth to be sustained in a good soil complex.
What's that do for the humans?
It makes their bodies healthy when they consume good food. It makes their minds healthy when their bodies are well taken care of and getting all the nutrients they need. And it makes the community more healthy when everybody's in a good place and they're all working together for a greater good.
Can you tell me a little bit about why the biome's important?
Well, the soil is the foundation of life on Earth. Soil harbors the capacity for life to exist here. And when it's been depleted, then that capacity for life is diminished. And it's essential for us to keep adding. There's got to be some input to maintain the health of the soil. It's such a complex thing. It's made up of so many different things, and if we're stripping away the diversity of that soil, and it just decreases the health of and the vibrance of the greater picture. Or the Ho'io fern. They're kind of similar to asparagus and can be used in a lot of the same ways. They're a delicious little vegetable that you can make a salad with or something like that.
Who's that back there?
Just wild foraging.
Wild foraging in the backyard. So Matt, my neighbor has 2 kids, and look at him, he got all them ferns.
So why do you compost?
Oh my gosh, well, composting just feels good to turn your stinky food waste into something that's so nourishing and healthy, especially as I've started planting stuff and I'm realizing how vital it is and what a difference it makes in plants. It's not even, it's like it's like you can't even compare the difference it makes in a plant if you use compost and if you don't use compost. It's like a completely different plant. Because like, yeah, it's just so nutrient dense. It's like what we...
Have you used the compost that comes from this yet?
Yeah, that's what every plant that I put in the ground the other day, I put a handful of compost first. And then put the little seedling plant or the keiki. And I was so lucky because my neighbor's kids were over here and they speak Native Hawaiian, and Noah sang he sang the like blessing to the kalo in Hawaiian. He sang the chant, and it was actually planted it, and it was like one of the most beautiful things ever. I was like, had to not cry because it was just like too much, Elizabeth. Like, we're dirty planting, don't start crying, but it was so special. And I love that story.
What's in there?
This is compost from members of the Big Island Compost
Somebody's
Network.
wasted all the Brussels sprouts. Travesty.
Household waste. This looks like a shipping box, pizza box.
Now we're gonna make yummy compost.
Banana peels, eggshells, some twine.
Oh, good.
This is a good idea because paper bags are biodegradable.
That is a good idea. You should encourage everyone to do that because then the bucket won't get as grimy every time. You should just send them with a little paper bag in there. But for my pile, I don't want all this stuff.
That's all the bioplastic.
What is that?
Those are compostable containers, and if we do it right, we can cook these down. But you have to keep up with it.
I will. I'm dedicated to it.
So now from that, another layer of the brown tree stuff.
Yeah, my last compost pile was a fail because I didn't turn it, and I got lazy and I just didn't keep up with it, and I didn't turn it and layer it and give it any attention or nurture it in any sense. So it wasn't successful.
What's the best turn rate?
Once a week, right, Mikey?
Yeah.
Once a week is ideal. And every time...
What can you get away with?
You explain turning it because, like...
You gotta treat it like an aquarium. If you just like don't do anything, then it's gonna die and it's gonna become a stinky pot, a big soupy tank of dead fish. This is like a zoo of microorganisms and insects and stuff, and you have to like take care of them and treat them like pets. And so like make sure they have some food and some air and not too much water, but they'll drown, you know. It's like a pet. So
What are the 3 most important things you have to know?
You can, anything natural is okay because nature recycles everything naturally. So don't let like the idea of what is compostable keep you from moving forward with it. Because even those like bioplastics are probably not going to break down right away, but they will in time. And like the cardboard boxes and stuff like that that people don't think is really compostable, or people don't think about it.
Here we go. Here's some
Incorporating that kind of material into their garden.
What's the most amazing thing you can put in your compost?
Wait. Here's a really amazing thing. Banana peels. These are have been sitting there for days, but I had a huge rack of bananas fall in my yard, so I peeled them all and froze them. And bananas have a lot of potassium, nitrogen. What is it that makes them so good?
Well, they have both of
Oh,
those.
cool. You know some stuff.
Mmm.
So now you're just spreading it out.
You know, maximum surface area contact between the wet, green, sloppy stuff that's fresh and the brown, dry, fluffy, dead stuff that's like dead leaves.
Thin, even layers. So everything's getting cozy together.
Layers will maximize the surface area contact.
So if we had some shredded paper, we would be layering that in as well. Anything else? Just add in?
Anything. You can pretty much add
Cloth,
anything.
fabric, cardboard, bags.
Now look, you can still see food particles.
So I need some more.
What's the most fun thing to watch decompose?
I like these little fucking snail shells that pop up in the compost. I collect them because then Mikey had the best idea to put a little air plant in them. They're adorable, but they're really dirty, so you gotta make sure you clean them and stuff. Look at this little cat, he's in the jungle. He's just doing cat stuff. Hey sir, what you got?
I like composting paper because that's what really attracts lots of worms. So when you turn the pile on, it's like tons of worms that showed up to the party and they're just like going to town. That's always fun.
Pineapples!